Hey yo, welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I'm not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. Only thing I love more than cooking is this woman right here.
Me? What?
Together, we host what we like to call the Friday Night Feast, which is what y'all are watching right now. I don't know exactly what we're having. I don't know what to call it. I called it on the preview thing a comfort food. We saw a recipe a while back. Some guy did similar to this. We're going to try and do our interpretation of it. She's got an idea. We're going to run with it and see if it works. I hope it does because it sounds fabulous. Why don't you explain to them exactly what it is?
Well, I thought I'd give it a few minutes because
Right.
there's not that many people here yet. We're still waiting for everybody. First few minutes.
Come on, y'all. Dinner's ready.
Right? So what are you drinking, Heath?
Maybe
Maybe show everybody. I got the Buddha's Brew lemonade, Meyer lemonade, kombucha. So good. If you love lemonade, kombucha lemonade is so good. Especially
Tapachi
if you like
kombucha. It's a pineapple.
Yeah.
Which is what I love.
And
tropical fruits are my favorite.
If you always enjoyed a tart lemonade, which was my preference, this is really good. That's good. So, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. How was your week, dear?
It's pretty fast. I mean, I'm still reeling off of us going on vacation, honestly. Still trying to adjust to being back.
That's how I feel, too.
It was very hectic and very stressful, honestly. We basically outdid ourselves.
Yeah. But it's good to be home,
We did have fun,
right?
though. I said for the most part, we had fun, though. Especially that Saturday night.
We sure did. I'm waiting for the comments to come up, but
there you go.
I saw our first one was Renee. We'll see what her name is today. And then I saw Lynn was here. Hey 22 Cat said, hi, Shelly, Heath, and all. Yay for comfort food. I am saying it's the best, right? Having nice comfort food. I feel like the past couple weeks since we've been home, I just want things easy and kind of like get back into our routine of things and just kind of start getting the flow of things. It's still a little off because like I'm having to drive Heath's truck.
Yeah.
So that's still different for me. I think I'm getting a little bit better the longer I drive it.
Yeah.
But it's
just used to it, your car will be back.
I'll be happy for that.
Right?
It's just so weird, isn't it? Like driving his truck always feels just weird to me. Different. Maybe that's a better word. And then, wow, thank you, Dustin.
Hey, brother.
Gifted 1 membership. Well, thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Level Steward. I forget what level that is. But thank you for gifting that. And Evelyn.
Hey.
She received it. Isn't that awesome?
That means you were getting invited to this month's cook-along.
Yeah, so please, in the description is our email, Evelyn. Send us an email. And if you want to include your regular address, I will send you just a little welcome gift. It's like a sticker, and sometimes I'll put a sample. I know you just got all of our spices, but if there's another one you want a sample of, just let me know in the email. But email us HungryHeath@gmail.com and try to do it before Sunday, because on Sunday, and this just for all of our channel members, Sunday I will be sending out the invites for this much cook along, which will be a week from tomorrow. So it's going to be Saturday the 29th.
9th.
I thought it was 29th was Saturday. Let's see.
Pull the calendar right there.
I'm trying.
Click on it.
I did.
Click it.
Oh my goodness. Look, it doesn't. All right. That doesn't want to work. So I I did click it, Heath. It's the 29th.
What'd I say?
So the 29th, that's what I said. You said 28th.
28th.
But anyways, 29th will be this month's cook along. And I think it's a carnivore. What did you say? It's close recipe. So I know a lot of you do triple B and E, or you're doing, this is mostly compliant. Let's say that. It's kind of close.
It's not triple B and E because there's cheese in it.
Well, now we just gave that part away. But I mean, it's close. So thank you so much, Dustin, for doing that. I see Brenda is here. Hey, Brenda F. How are you? And Keto Simple said, good evening and happy Friday. Hey, what's going on? Now, you got our membership, right? Because I thought I selected for Heath's. Yeah, I think our credit card, my credit card expired, which was what was on file. So then I had to go through and redo membership. So I hope you got ours. Patty said, hey all. Hey Patty.
Howdy.
I'm here for just a few minutes. Then I have to take 2 of the grandpups home. Pup City, both sets of grandpups. The other 2 go home on Sunday. How fun is that? That's awesome. And I see Kaden is here. Hey, Kaden, you made it early tonight. She said, hi, Shelly and Heath. Great to see you guys.
Hi.
What you cooking? We love comfort food. Well, what is, I would like to know, everyone, what is your favorite comfort food? Let us know. 22Q Cat said, I don't like driving someone else's car at all. Exactly.
Obviously, I don't either. That's
obviously. Feels very awkward and uncomfortable. I can't ever see me try to drive a truck.
Okay, you know what's really funny about that, y'all? The truck is actually in her name. So it's actually her truck.
No, I thought your name's on it too.
Nope.
I thought I was just like primary or something.
You are, because it's your truck. That's what primary means.
It is Heath's truck. It is not my truck. But yeah, trucks are hard. But you know what's funny is several years ago, I forget. I guess we had some kind of wreck or something where I got a rental. I can't remember what it was for. But you remember when I went to the rental place, it must not have been on my insurance because they were like, oh, we're out of this. So we have this. And it was like a souped up, was it a GMC truck or something?
I don't remember that.
Remember it was that dark blue one? And I got to drive it for a few days.
Huh.
And I did enjoy that one, but it was like real plush with like leather seating. And remember it like had like all the fancy digital stuff.
Right.
But I can't remember
when or why.
All I remember is I was like, well, it's not my money. Yeah, give me the higher up truck. Because they were like, well, it'll be a little more, but that's all we have left, or a Pinto or something.
Ugh.
It wasn't a Pinto, but some little crap car. And like, no, I'll take the truck. And I was like, ooh, I'm driving. Ooh, look at me. But all right. I'm just waiting for it to
reset.
Yeah, on here. I'm waiting for it to, because look at how it was. All right. Let's see. I'm just waiting to see if, because I switched to see if it. All right, it looks decent, but still, it's like we're frozen. Look at that. There.
No,
It's a little hazy. Let me give it a moment, y'all, and then I'll switch again. But I see Brenda S says she's fighting to stay awake.
Oh, I'm
well,
sorry.
I know you get up early.
Go take your nap. That's fine. Leave this play in the background. You can have dreams about us.
Oh, that's what Shauna does.
Right.
And poor Shauna, she's at an appointment, so hopefully everything will be fine. So I'll, while I just give this a moment, I'm going to update on our comfort food. So again, let me know what your comfort food is. I'm excited to see. What is Heath's favorite comfort food?
Do the quiz first. Yeah, everybody chime in.
Time to chime in. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I saw here Keto Simple said, yes, I saw that pop back up. Oh, good. I know. I think we were like on the trip and everything, and I was like, I'll just deal with updating YouTube when we get back from the trip. So I think there was a little delay, but I was just like, before the trip and during the trip, I did not have the mental space. But then I see Caden, and I guess this when we were frozen. Caden said, fave comfort food, gumbo.
Oh, we haven't had that in a long time.
But I can't have that no more. I love my mom's cabbage casserole loaded with seasoned ground beef, spices, and cabbage. It's awesome.
You know what? Have we made that? Have we posted that video? I've made a keto gumbo. Have we posted it though?
Let me see.
If not,
as I was thinking, I thought we had a keto gumbo.
Because I made a keto gumbo and a keto jambalaya.
Gumbo.
I don't think so. Nope, is that in Bob? Nope. We haven't done it yet. We've made it, but we haven't recorded it. So
yeah.
Thank you. That means we got to put it on the list. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then I see Toy2Q Cat said, Pinto. Did you really say Pinto? Ha ha.
Freaking roller skate.
Yeah. But yes. I did say Pinto because that's whatever I think
Bottom of the barrel.
a crap cart. That's the one that comes to mind. I don't know what would be the 2025 equivalent to a Pinto.
Right now, stuff I'm hearing is the
Cybertruck thing.
Yes. Well, they say a piece of it is falling off.
I heard that. Oh my gosh. I guess that would be like the equivalent, right? Brenda said, laugh out loud. Timo truck. Brenda F said tacos. Ooh, tacos are good comfort food.
That's a close one.
But
that's top 3.
Would you say crunchy or soft?
Yes.
But which do you prefer? You can only have one. Which would it be, crunchy or soft tacos?
Why can't I have both like I used to love?
Because this is the parameters, Heath.
Okay. The way I love to do it, there's 2 ways to do it, actually. You put a flour tortilla down on the plate first. You eat a crunchy taco on top of it while you're holding it over top. That way, everything that falls out of that taco stays on there, and you have another one to pick it up and eat.
Yeah.
It's called being inventive.
Okay.
But I used to love, this sounds silly, this is obviously pre-keto, I used to love the double-decker at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I did too.
That was the crunchy wrapped into it.
Yeah, but I really think crunchy is my favorite. And I think you know why?
Because you were raised by your mother.
Well, yeah, that too. But you also want to know why? Because I feel like on keto, you can't really get a crunchy taco.
The only way we come close is where we used to make our pork rind tortillas.
Yeah, but still, it's
they
not
weren't crunchy as crunchy.
It's not that
they're not corn.
Crunch,
they're not
and
corn. That's
what I kind of miss sometimes, is that crunch of a taco.
Right.
I mean, I did before that though. I always enjoyed soft tacos. I always got the soft. Like if I went to Taco Bell, it was always soft tacos
because they were cheaper.
I thought they were the same price.
Either way, okay. I always got. Oh, you know what it was? I always got 6. Got 3 and 3. And I eat every other because I'm like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And I finished up with the salt with the crunchy. So anything got stuck on my teeth, the crunchy would knock it out.
Oh, I would think the soft would because it would like form to it.
That's what I'm saying. If the soft got
the
stuck,
crunchy was
would
like a brush on your teeth.
yeah, because I'm professional.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Rickwood's here.
Hey,
Hey, Joe. Said hello.
Howdy.
Happy Friday, everyone. Out walking dogs. Getting cold tonight.
Oh wow.
Wow. It's something like yesterday and today, the weather has been so much cooler.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, like yesterday, I like woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, it is like freezing in this house. And I went and it said 66. Today it has gotten up to, I think it was 72 when I read the thermostat earlier. But I think part of it is we got new, which you kind of see beside Heath, we got some more blackout curtains from Aldi.
Oh, you got to go to Aldi tomorrow and get some more too. If they said,
I hope they have them. I'm not having huge expectations, but I hope they do.
Otherwise, you have to hit up Amazon.
Yeah, but I'm still not going to find it to match.
You might. Not with that attitude, you won't.
Good luck, Heath. But anyways, yeah, I think that has helped as well. Patty said before my low carb life, chicken pot pie.
I was never a big fan, honestly.
But you know what? I think you kind of turned the
way I looked at it.
The way you looked at it after that big cruise, because
they served it on the cruise that night, and our table mates, an older gentleman, the way he did it, I can't do it here. But he actually flipped it upside down onto his plate and started eating it that way.
Yeah, he would just flip it, pull it off,
yeah,
and then eat it that away. And you were like astounded.
Yeah.
You were like, what? And then you were like, okay, I got to do that from now on.
Right.
But that is a good one. She goes, but now brisket.
Yes,
just give me a good fatty brisket and I'm happy. Yeah. I agree. Oh my gosh. Nothing beats a really good brisket. I wish all of you could come here and go to Corkscrew, which is like 5 minutes from our house. They just got a Michelin star.
Imagine that. A barbecue joint that's only open 4 days a week.
Got a Michelin star, I think in December, y'all.
And they sell out and then they close. They're open every day. They are open. Their hours are until we run out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how popular that place is.
But it is so good, and I know some of you who have come here, like Renee, we've taken her there. Cool Kid Keto, Nicole, and Hans have gone there. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think it.
I don't remember anybody else because we always got other stuff going on.
But that is such a good barbecue joint, and their brisket is phenomenal. I love their brisket. Now I want their brisket. Okay. That sounds so good, though.
Yes.
Brenda S. said, laugh aloud. My first car was a brown Pinto wagon.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. And how long did it last? Do you remember when you sold it or anything? 2ATQ Cat said, comfort food from sad days or keto, whichever. Too many to list from how I used to eat. Everything I ate was comfort food, right? That's true.
Emotional support and
food, right? But what would be your keto comfort food then now? What do you feel? I mean, you have a burger every day, so I'm guessing burger. Am I wrong? Sean's here. Hey, and Michelle said, good evening, all. Hey, howdy. What you doing? Okay, so Heath, what is your comfort food?
Pizza. The top three are pizza, tacos, and burgers.
Which, I mean, is that really a shock for anyone? That's what it is, and that's what we're making. And I know we've made like 5 million, probably out of our I'm just guessing 300 lives. Probably half of them have been some form of pizza.
Too chunky. I have to pull that out.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, if things go right tomorrow while she's at the store, she's gonna buy.
Oh yeah.
Thing, and we're gonna do a review on it too.
Yeah, I found this other brand that is saying it's a carnivore pizza. So
and
Sprouts says they have it.
They're doing a special right now too online. If you buy, they have 40% off. You can buy them, but the smallest portion you can buy is like a 6-pack. I
Oh,
think it was.
oh,
When you looked at it, wasn't it like a 6-pack?
sure.
But it was like $100.
Ooh. But they're like on clearance at Sprouts, so hopefully
Right,
I'll
it's
get
supposed
them.
to be under $5 too.
Yeah, and if they do, I'll probably just buy all that they have. As it is nice to have. I kind of miss days where you just had a frozen pizza.
Yes.
And you could just be like, you know what? Today has been a crap day. I'm just going to grab this pizza out of the freezer, and that's what we're having. So hopefully, we'll see. We'll definitely do a review video for y'all and let you know what we think.
And they're Totino's used to be life. I used to have them on the regular in the house at all times because they were usually like $1 a piece.
Yeah, he loved those Totino ones. I was not a fan.
I'm a fan of all. I've never had a pizza I didn't like, honestly, unless it had olives.
Well, you know, that's what they say about pizza and something else. All right. How's that look?
Pretty
Dear.
good. I think you missed a spot.
So we're just kind of doing...
It's going to be a complete cheese crust.
Yeah, we're doing like a not a skillet. What did I call it earlier?
Flatbread?
Sort of.
Oh, it's going to end up being a roll up?
No, not a roll up.
You're not going to roll it up when we're done?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you want to start putting the pepperoni?
All right.
Start topping it, dear.
This is just regular uncured pepperoni. We got that have. And
here's bacon. And it's a little bacon bits. Is it okay if I put some bacon on now?
Sure, if I'm dropping all of these, why not? These are all stuck together.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should do the bacon after.
Oh.
It's kind of late now.
Now he tells me. I did ask first.
I know. No, I just didn't think about it.
Let me have a few and I get this side. Why you go?
Oh, these are all curled up.
Oh.
Flatten yourself.
Ooh. I'm excited about this, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I like it loaded with pepperoni. So I'm just going to grab...
So we use the whole package?
No, we're not going to use the whole package.
You leave, what, 2 left?
Yeah, we're going to leave 2 in the container.
That way you make sure you didn't use it all.
That's right.
Y'all would do that as a kid? I'd eat the whole package of the cookies, leave 1 or 2 left, say, well, I didn't eat them all. I didn't eat the whole package.
Go over there. I'm on this half. And we've already got our oven preheated to 425. There. So we'll just put that in here and then
Now
put a couple more.
Okay. These are stuck together. Well, maybe it's not. It's a thick one.
Here. There we go. There. Okay, now what are you going to put on there?
We got some of this Reaper cheese. It's Carolina Reaper. And what is this? Monterey Jack cheese with jalapeno, habanero, and Carolina Reaper peppers.
But you want to do that before the jalapenos?
I think.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Sure, whatever.
And I'm not measuring this. I'm just going to take a little handful and just dust it.
Rickwood said, Mother had a brown Pinto wagon. Look, her and Brenda F. She drove for years. My first car was a Chevy Vega or Vega. Huh?
How's that look?
Yeah, good. Well, here.
And originally I told her I wanted skillet pizza tonight because I said I want to keep it simple. She's like, you know what? We saw that one video. Let's do this as a homage to it. Okay. And now I have a jar of pickled jalapenos. Oh, it smells good.
Right. All right. Wow. Okay. I traded it in after my ex wrecked it. Wow. I never even remember a Chevy Vega.
I don't
Sean
know.
said he had a mint green 77 Pinto station wagon as his first car. We called it the Puke Mobile.
I don't remember the year model. I mean, the year I
Wow.
got it, what it was. But I had my first car was a Oldsmobile Delta 88. That was the model. I don't remember when it was from. You want some more over here?
Yeah.
Well, here. That's yours half.
Oh, it is? Okay. I didn't know we were
That's what you were saying earlier with your
picking
pepperoni.
sides.
With your pepperonis.
Okay. My first car, technically my first car, was a 77 Blue Thunderbird.
Oh, wow. That's pimping.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's a Thunderbird. Ooh.
It was so bulky. That's all I remember is how freaking big it was and how it would just like always have where it backfired.
Oh, no.
Okay, there we go. All right, we're just going to stick this in the oven.
For how long?
Let's do 10 minutes.
And what'd you say? How long did we? I mean, what temp did we have it set at?
425.
All right, y'all, watch this too. I'm gonna walk all the way over there, holding this, and no cane.
Which he should be able to do since he, like, seriously, yesterday, today, and the day before, he keeps losing his cane because he'll just walk into a room, put his cane somewhere, and then continue doing on whatever he wanted. And like 15, 20 minutes later, he's like, oh, shoot, where did I leave my cane? So we're constantly been playing, where's the cane?
Okay, you know what I need to do in the meantime?
Is put this stuff up.
And then talk to him about this. What? Wait, hold on. First, show him that. And this. Oh, okay.
So we made a marinara. So I got a can of tomato sauce that had some Italian seasoning. And then we added some of our own Italian seasoning. Some sofrito. Kind of gives a little more texture. Flat iron sweet heat. This is what we won at the
you might want to put that on your list too, though, because this was all we had left. This is the last one.
Last one. Yeah.
And you know, while I'm up, I gotta go.
But this sweet heat, I freaking love this stuff from Flat Iron Pepper Company. It's so freaking good. That, and then of course to step it up a notch, we've got the Evil Ooze by HotLine. And we added all that to the tomato sauce. And so it is in his little mini crock pot here. Just heating up, waiting for us to get our pizza ready. Oh, whoops. For some reason, I was like, okay, why is there no comments? I have to scroll. Just remind me that. 22Q Cat said, my comfort food for now probably has to be the Ketochow creami. Oh, yeah. I love ice cream, even in the winter. That's awesome. Yeah, that is like comfort food, right? Having that ice cream and just knowing you don't have to like feel bad, like, ooh, I'm having ice cream. It's just like, oh, yeah, I'm having something good and healthy. I'm going to drink here, y'all. Ooh, I love that lemonade. 22Q Cat said, I'm allowed to make fun of Pintos because I had one. My first car was a 68 Camaro, which was a cool car a million years ago. I think that's still a cool car now. I went from that to a Pinto. Oh, that had to hurt. I was still in high school, so it was okay. Oh, but that had to hurt, though. You go from a awesome car like a Camaro to a Pinto. Oh. That has to be not that fun, right? She said, white Pinto with orange trim. Yes, I said orange. Why did they even make a car in that color?
What color?
It was white Pinto with orange trim. That just sounds. It sounds like a was it those orange creamsicles, right? Oh, that doesn't sound that good. That had to be hard, though. If you were in high school, they see you in a Camaro, and the next thing you know, you show up in a Pinto.
That's a downgrade.
Laura S. said, hi, everyone. That pizza looks delicious. Hey, Laura, how are you doing? We'll find out in a little bit how good it is. Brenda S. said, one thing about those Pinto wagons, they were unstoppable on ice and snow. Oh, is that a good or a bad thing?
We messed up.
Oh.
You wanted to add this to it, too.
Yeah, but since it's already in.
Pull it back out. I ain't been there that long.
I mean, it's up to you.
Hell yeah. Screw it. Yeah. So this is what we forgot. We said we're gonna add to it. This is from the whatchamadoodle.
The whatchamadoodle.
Yeah.
Whatchamadoodle is gonna go on our pizza.
Hey, that's a technical term. You leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. Rickwood said, Shelly, you were too young for Vegas. Laugh out loud. I drove straight shift cars and trucks until 2005. I even bought a Dodge Caravan in a straight shift. Arthritis keeps me automatic. Oh, a straight shift, is that the same as a...
Yeah, I think.
What is it?
Automatic. Standard.
Standard. Oh, is the straight shift the same as the standard?
I believe so.
Wow, that's already melted really well. That's looking good, right, y'all?
With a fork or a spoon? I got a spoon over here, too.
Well, yeah, give me both. Wow, that's coming together pretty good. And I'm just going to put this.
There's dollops every once in a while, right?
Yeah. Dollops every once in a while.
Homage to Daisy.
I mean,
yeah.
Need a little more cheese, right?
What? Oh, yeah. Want some more? You missed the spot. You want spinach? You reach either?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
I just hope we're going to be able to pick this up and eat it the way we're expecting. Or else it'll be a knife and forker.
Yeah.
And I was putting the stuff back in the fridge, and that's when I noticed that we forgot this.
Oops. Yeah. Right here?
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
Right there.
What's right next to it?
Right there.
How about over here? This is your half.
Sure. Is that good? You happy? I can put it back?
Yeah, here. I'm just getting the last bit off.
That's what goes in my mouth.
Heard that before. We've been enjoying the grandpa's cheese, y'all.
Yes.
Other than I hate these type of containers.
They don't seal well.
I can never get it closed back up correctly.
I think it's because you got it backwards.
Oh, is that why?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Rickwood said, I wanted a 1965 Pontiac GTO back in the day. Couldn't afford it or the insurance for it. I would still love one from the 60s, right? Aren't those worth some pretty pennies now? Man, look at y'all like in your sports cars. Rickwood and 22 Cat just racing away with their Camaro and their GTO. That would be fun. 22 Cat said, not many kids had cars in my high school at that time, so everyone thought my orange Pinto was pretty neat. That's cool.
Better than their bicycle.
Right? They were all jealous because they had to take the bus or get a ride, right? They were like, oh, I'd do anything for a Pinto.
Right.
2ATQ Cat said, I know what Little Vega is. My best friend had one. Oh, cute. I'll have to look that up. Rickwood said, yes, straight shift is a standard when the gear was on the steering column and not in the floor. Oh. Not in the floor. Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's look up. What did we say? It was a Chevy Vega, right?
Yeah.
Chevy Vega. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, wow. That is a cute little car. How cute is that? Oh, look. The first one said the tragic tale of the Chevrolet Vega.
Aw.
Those are cute.
Now you want one, huh?
No. I think I'm kind of done with little cars, but
Right?
that is cute. That's cute. I can see like in the
a nice
60s.
little Hot Wheel.
Right. That would have been such a cute car. How fun is that? Do you have any pictures of you in it? Wouldn't that be so fun? If you had, I would love if you could find a picture of you in your Vega and share it in our Facebook group. I'd love to see that. Smells good. Wow. Well,
I got an idea. I was thinking about it while I was away. Well, last year, we spent nearly a year planning and talking and churching up a road trip. So I think the new tradition will be we'll spend this whole year talking about the 26th trip.
well, shouldn't that mean we start in September then?
No.
So it'd be a year out?
No.
Because right now it's a year and a half.
That's fine. Nothing like I don't like waiting till the last minute.
Y'all, we can't even book hotels or anything right now.
But if we discuss it right now, we know what to book when we are able to.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I like to plan. I enjoy the planning of it too.
Yeah, it's hard to plan anything right now.
Why?
Because you can't book anything, so it's hard to plan when you can't look and see what's available then. Why isn't that shutting right?
I don't know. Because I got the thing yelling at me.
Well, and you didn't reset, so we might need a couple more minutes.
Right.
Twitch Cat said, we had lots of teenage fun in my friend's Vega. She always drove us everywhere. It was a nice car. Oh, how cute is that? Look at you just driving along saying, ooh, let's go to the, I don't know, Daytona or something. Like, what was the fun hot spot that y'all would go to back in the day where you were like, yeah, this is where teenagers go? Yeah, I think we need a few more minutes, don't you?
Like 5 more? 3 more.
Let's do 4. I know, of course. Rickwood said, I'll have to look. I may be standing beside it. Okay, that was kind of the thing, right? You either stood beside it, or I remember there was a picture of my mom where she was on the hood of a car, like laying back on the hood with her legs crossed and her long hair and her bell bottoms, and she's like laying on the car hood. I don't even know what kind of car it was. It looked like, I guess something like one of those. But I just remember her laying like that on the car. Like, that just seemed like that's what you did as a teenager or in your early 20s.
Right.
That was so cute. And that's when I saw that picture when I was like a teenager, because she had the long hair. I was like, were you a hippie? She was so mad. I was not a hippie. I would never do that kind of stuff. I was like, what? You got the long hair, the bell bottoms. I mean, that's what they taught me in school.
What do they say? Walk like a duck, quack like a duck.
Right? But that is fun, right?
Yeah.
How did you do a picture when you were in your car, your first car? Did you take a picture with it?
Sort of. If you pull up my Facebook, there's a picture of me working on it.
Is that the one where you're standing like beside it, your shorts? And I'm like,
my yellow shorts.
Were they?
They were jogging pants cut into shorts.
Oh, wow.
Show them. That's fine.
Okay. I have to go hunt it down.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It should be on my photos. I think it's still in there. Because I think I'm at my buddy Brian's when we were doing it too.
Rickwood said, laugh out loud, Shelley. That was back in the day when we had gas shortages. But when we had gas, I'd be gone somewhere. Oh, wow. Gas shortages back then? Like what? So what did you just were like, well, we've got cars, but we can't go anywhere.
Right.
Bringing up Heath's page here. Oh, look at it. It's taking forever to load.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe leave it alone. They can go look later.
Yeah.
Because if it's going to slow everything down, and we're just going to look at silliness, that's fine.
22 Cat said, we would circle around Jim Dandy a lot in her car. We'd circle around Jim Dandy a lot in her car, which was a local restaurant with curb service. Wow. Oh, that's what we all did every weekend. Ha ha ha. So many years ago. So that sounds kind of like a Sonic.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. Do y'all have Sonic up there? But Sonic is a drive-in.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like a drive-in.
They have car hops.
Yeah, they have car hops, but used to they wore skates, but I don't think they do anymore.
Right.
I think they stopped wearing the roller skates. But yeah, they just come up to your car if you order something. So that sounds like, I guess it's the same as curb service, right?
Yeah.
Or I guess curb, you just
You
pull up. Like, was there a little box that you would order from, or did you have to go in?
I don't know. I never did that.
Oh, interesting. Jim Dandy. How fun. Yeah, so let's see. What else were we going to talk about tonight?
Everything.
Everything.
Whatever
we're talking about everything. So what?
I told you what I want to talk about. You told me no.
I told you we're going to discuss with our channel members first.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay. So make sure y'all tune in.
Yes. So channel members again on the 29th. Next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, will be our monthly cook along. And yeah, we're going to be talking all things 2026 meetup.
Yes.
So if you're interested in that,
beyond.
Tune in. And beyond. Wow.
We're starting to lay the groundwork for our themes from now on.
Oh, wow. We shall see.
Oh, shut up. Quit yelling at me.
Look, this hair, y'all. It smells really good.
And then also Sunday, I got to start editing some videos from the trip to start putting them out.
Yes, you do.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot better now.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
More butter.
Yeah. Then you want to turn the oven off,
Yeah,
and then
if you take these, I'm going to get a spatulator and a cookie cutter. Cutter.
Yeah, that's what he's going to get. A spatulator and a doohickey. It looks good. Look where that cheese, it's like little creamy places right there.
You want this one or one of the ones in the drawer?
That's fine.
Okay.
We let it cool down for a couple minutes before we cut it.
Ooh, don't touch that.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Then I guess we need a couple little plates too.
I don't know. Or do we want plates, or are we just going to eat off of this?
Yeah, that's fine.
How are we going to be?
We'll be caveman, just eat off of that.
Oh.
Ooh, I got to turn the light off though.
But which half was mine? Now I don't know.
You just pick it up and eat it. It'll be fine. As long as it'll calm down.
All right, I think this is my half.
All right. That was so good.
22Q Cat said, yes, it was a drive-in restaurant where you could eat in your car. The place was hopping on the weekends with everyone just driving around. So lame. Haha. I don't think that's lame at all. That sounds like fun. It sounds like, when we watched the movie, when we watched the movie about McDonald's, that's kind of like how they would show it, was all these teenagers would come on the weekend, hang out drive around. Like, that's just what you did, right? That sounds fun to me. Oh, wow. Rickwood said they used to drag Main Street. At one end was Johnny's, which was a hamburger drive-in. At the other end was another drive-in, back and forth all night.
Oh, wow.
Because you're like, oh, I heard that cute guy is supposed to be at Johnny's. Let's go there.
Right.
And then you go over there because there was no phones or anything. So you had to just drive and see if your friend would be there.
Right.
And then you'd get there and you'd be like, oh, man. They'd be like, oh, you just missed him. He just went to Johnny's. And you'd be like, well, let's go back. Or the other one, you know. That's so cute.
Do you have a towel, napkin to your side, or did I get you another one?
I guess I need one. I don't see one.
I'll get it in a second.
HOHQ Cat said, those were the days, Joe, but at least we all stayed out of trouble. It was all innocent.
All right.
Uh-huh. Wink, wink.
Now, I don't understand how we're going to dip this, though, in there.
I don't know. Use your hands and dip.
All right. Because remember, the recipe we saw, we kind of borrowed this from. He cut them up and made like almost like little crackers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. All right.
I was just letting it calm down for a second before we start cutting.
I think actually if we let it calm down, it'll make it easier to be able to pick it up.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let it cool off. So, does that look good?
What else is everybody else doing? We are all we've been doing is still unpacking and
there we go.
Working.
So I see Lynn and Rickman are here. Joe, who else is here? I know there's 20 other people. So what's going on, everyone else that's just sitting there?
Don't be scared.
Yeah, chat with us. Let us know what's going on. Are y'all getting tired of the whole lives?
Are they getting mundane?
Yeah. Do you feel like that sometimes? Like, is it just getting kind of like boring? I've been hearing a lot more like people talking about like TikToks and Reels, how a lot of it is just kind of boring now because it's like all the influencers doing the exact same thing all the time. And people are like, they're just getting tired of it.
Oh, wow.
So do y'all feel like that ever? Like with lives, are you like, okay, it's another live. Like I can chat a little bit. That's my half. Do you ever feel like that you're like, well, it kind of gets a little monotonous with all the lives? Just curious. It's okay. You could share. You could be like, yeah, it's boring as heck. That's why I just pop in.
I think honestly, if they thought it was boring, they wouldn't even tuned in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not a lot here.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. So if nobody wants to hang out, we can just call it short and we can go back and watch our show.
What show are we watching?
The Rookie. I'm really
Anybody else watch that?
Last episode was really good, and we're still in season 1. But the last episode was so impactful, it made it very, very difficult not to stay up and watch the last 4 episodes to finish up the season. But I don't think we would have got to bed before 2:00 if we did that. And then we're obviously not watching it tonight. We're hanging out with all of our friends. So we have plans tomorrow night.
Rickwood said, level up. My cousin used to race his motorcycle down Main Street.
Oh, wow.
All the police knew him. He still races his motorcycle on occasion. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Tweet to Q Cat said, looking back, yes, excuse me. I guess we wasted so much time driving all over the place. No phone, so you just had to try and drive and hope that people were there or whatever.
Like you had TV to watch.
Can't imagine that craziness now.
Right?
Laugh out loud. Right? Like, can you imagine nowadays? Because there's actually a movie. Because remember when we were listening to the different podcast? What was that movie where basically, I forget who's in it, some named actors, where it's like, what if there was no, like all of the computers shut off?
Oh, that's that one that President Obama was behind. He put it up, remember?
Yeah, yeah,
pull up the list and tell him the name of it.
Trying to think, but basically it's like no computers all of a sudden, because it's like if there was a cyber attack.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
So I can look at it. This looks really good.
So you have no cell phones, and if like they were talking about it, they were like, if you think about it, like most cars are ran by computers and stuff nowadays, so you wouldn't be able to use your car,
Right.
your all the,
basically have to be a computer programmer to even work on them.
and think of the houses nowadays being all the smart technology, so all of that would be down, so you might not even be able to open like a refrigerator up. Just think of like if all the computers was shut down, I mean, you wouldn't have electricity.
Right.
I mean,
Then we couldn't even use our pellet smoker.
Right, yeah, because everything runs off of computers. So it's a movie, which obviously we haven't even watched it yet, but that's what the movie's about. Is if there was a cyber attack, what would you do? Rickwood said, that pizza looks great. Thank you. Kate said, now I want pizza. Lava. Right? I'm saying, isn't it the bad part about pizza? Every time you look or smell it, you just want it.
That's what's bad too. For some reason, I don't know how it happened, but I started getting Facebook ads that were popping up all the time from Domino's. All the time.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That truly is a cheese crust. I'm going to get you a towel, though. And here, trade me.
Okay. Oh. I think it's pretty much
done.
Yeah, we just have to cut it up. Ooh.
Yeah, I got this for Shelly, too.
I thought I bought that. You bought it for me? Huh?
Or you, because you walk my world.
I guac your world.
Mm-hmm.
Tuatikika said, that pizza is great comfort food for sure. Yes. Miss K's here. Hey, what's going on? Said, hi, everyone. That pizza looks great. Thank you. Yeah. Laura said, I've been visiting my new grandson 3-4 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Aw. He lives 5 houses away, so it's easy to keep dropping in. Like, well.
Grandpa said that boy's going to get arm colic.
She said for snuggles.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he called it.
You got to do it, though. You have to do it.
Colic.
No. Don't listen to these men. You keep giving those snuggles.
Because he also said, you spend the first couple of years teaching them to walk and talk, and you spend the rest of your life telling them to sit down and shut up.
Not everybody does that. I feel like I don't think everybody tells their kids to sit down and shut up.
Okay, hush. We need one of those fancy cutters where they rock it back and forth.
Oh, that would be kind of cool, huh?
See, that's what's different about it too. This one does not have any sauce on it.
That's right. That's why we got the sauce for dipping.
Yeah. Now, was that cutting that little thing underneath it?
I hope not.
Well, you want to transfer it off into the cutting board?
Oh, we can. Now that I'm halfway done.
I didn't think about it just now. Maybe take the spatula and hold on. I'm gonna get up and do it, and then I could be a little closer to show them. Can they see it?
No, you got to put it way higher.
It's sliding.
Higher. There we go. It looks good. All right. Well, I don't know. Well, it doesn't look like it's cutting.
Okay, come on then.
Okay.
Do you even need these? No wonder then.
Oh.
I can just pull this out. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and unplug the thing too. Now we got to find other Italian stuff to have the rest of the week and use up the rest of the sauce.
You said you were going to put it on your eggs.
Well, that's true too. Oh, you know what too? You should be getting those steaks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like an Italian steak. Put some Italian seasoning on it. Put that on there.
There. Yeah.
Then you can put this over here at your way.
All right.
But can you reach that?
No, I can't reach that.
Well, why don't you take this and spin it and then get this closer then? Which is, yeah. So,
Put it like this?
yeah.
And you can reach yours?
Yeah.
I was thinking, why not put the sauce right here?
Okay. All right, like that?
Yeah.
Right.
You rock my world.
So we just decided to make the sauce ahead of time so it could be sitting in that little crock pot and getting hot for us, getting warm. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at the fold. That's amazing.
Oh.
Mm.
Is it good?
Yeah, that's way good. You didn't cut it all the way?
Well, you know, sometimes it's a little hard to cut them.
That's awesome. If stuff falls in there, it just goes in. And what I'm going to do, like you said, I'm going to have the leftover of the sauce. I'm just going to eat on my hard-boiled eggs in the morning.
Mm.
I'll even have it cold.
It's good.
It's way good. It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You still want the ranch on it too?
The what?
The ranch.
No, I'm good with the marinara.
Right.
How about you?
All right.
Mm.
Way good.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, about two. Look how quick it was.
Really was quick. Mmm. That's good, y'all. Rickman said that they used to group up and go to the movies. Bunch of friends sharing popcorn and sodas. Drive-ins were either groups or dates with steamy windows.
Right?
I thought it was all innocent fun. Kate said, without power and devices, I would lose my mind and feel like I was back on Little House on the Prairie. I mean, essentially, right?
Yeah. That's really good.
That's how it would feel. Like, I just...
Like we're Amish.
Right?
Or worse.
Right? Oops. No. I want my jalapeno.
Right?
They keep trying to get away from me. Mm. Rickwood said, that's why I don't have smart anything in my home to run my appliances.
Right?
Right? But what about the air conditioner? A lot of people nowadays have like one of those, what is
Google
it?
Nest or whatever.
Nest or something like that. I tried getting one when it first came out, and I never could get it to work right. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just ended up taking it back and just getting the basic one.
Well, all the people that have the security systems.
Mm-hmm. Right. Patty said she's back. Hey, Patty. Kate said, when I was young, the microwave broke and Mom said to reheat something on a pot on the stove. I felt like a cave woman.
Right?
Oh, I guess you got my jalapeno.
No. I didn't get one. I don't see it in there at all.
Yeah, remember Like now I feel like I would say like I remember as a kid and a young adult, like 90% was microwave, right?
Right.
And I feel like today's equivalent is an air fryer. Could you imagine, like, all of a sudden you couldn't use your air fryer? You'd be like, how do I cook my stuff?
We were like that for a while.
Right? Rickwood said, I'm addicted to my computer to talk to people, but without power, it would be like going back to the 60s. Right.
I mean, when I first started working on the cabinet jobs, I remember guys would bring their old microwaves, or they'd buy one, a used one, like at the grocery store, the garage sale or whatever.
Oh?
And they'd bring a microwave onto the job site so they could reheat their lunch.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's a good way of doing it, because if you have power at the job site, right?
Yeah.
That's one way of, heating everything up.
Back then, we were built schools. Like every different trade were assigned a classroom, and that was their lockup. And that's where they would leave all their jumbo or the bulk tools and stuff.
Oh, that's smart.
And they would leave that microwave for the whole entire time they were on the job, so their crew could go and use it.
Well, if you think about it, when you get a microwave at a garage sale, then it's not a big loss.
And then remember too, when I was working construction, driving job to job.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'd tell me, let's go to the convenience store and heat it up. But then I was in there with all the other guys waiting in line to use the microwave at the convenience store. That's why I ended up buying this guy and the Hot Logic, so I could do it in my truck.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all. Patty said, I absolutely hate all the appliances having Wi-Fi connection stuff. Right. I have no desire to start my washer and dishwasher from my phone. That has to be weird. I guess mine is old enough where it doesn't have any Wi-Fi or connections like that.
A lot of the refrigerators nowadays have like a television screen on the front of them, and you can go through and punch everything in. It's like using like all you do on your phone.
Yeah. Does anybody have one of those smart refrigerators? What do you think? When I first saw those, I was just like, is it really helpful? I'm just curious if you feel like if you have one of those, do you think it's really helped?
Another thing I'm trying to get a lot of customers calling and complaining about new when they buy their appliances now. A lot of the companies are no longer including the user manual to it.
Yeah, because you have to go online.
They tell them to go online, or we tell them to go into the store and we'll print it for you.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, I'm good with that. Because most of the time, oh my gosh, I'm making a huge mess.
A lot of times we'll forget when we put a manual, we'll go online and find it.
Yeah. And I just feel like then it's not taking up room everywhere. If it's online, I can download it and store it to a hard drive and label it, like appliance things.
The bookcase to her right, use the top shelf for sure. Is mostly all cookbooks. We don't even open them anymore. We just go online.
Mm-hmm. So that doesn't bother me.
It's a brand new world.
The whole that being online, that doesn't bother me because then that takes up less room.
Who's that?
Lincoln.
They're just embracing technology though, because most people don't even read books anymore. They read it on the Kindle or whatever.
Right, that's true. They'll either read it on. Wow, you've been eating fast.
I've been hungry fast.
Well, I guess so. I'll let you have half.
Here. That's your jalapeno.
Ooh, you mean the hot stuff here? But yeah, I don't know if I would I don't know if I want appliances that I work from my phone. But I would be interested to know if anybody has one of those smart refrigerators and if you find that it's actually useful. Shauna, you made it.
Hey,
She goes,
howdy.
hey, well, I'm kind of here just home from an intense ophthalmology appointment. Do you care to share anything with what's going on? It's up to you. But I'm glad you made it. Mm-hmm.
Good idea. This worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I was really unsure. I just wish the crust was a little crispier, but I think if we let it too long, it'd probably burn it.
Laura wants to know, Heath, did you like the vanilla Cokes?
Yes, thank you.
Because isn't that the 6-pack I got you, too?
No, they don't have them here.
Oh, yeah. What did I get you? Cherry.
Yeah.
Yes,
they don't have
he
vanilla
did.
here.
I think, did you have a drink before we even got home from the trip?
Yep.
So I think he liked them. Thank you so much, Laura.
Thank you.
He really, that was awesome to have those because that's what he drank.
Yours.
Huh?
I'm sure you're right.
No, that's yours.
Don't tell me. I'll eat it.
Shauna said, I'm taking the night off work, just a little overwhelmed. Oh, no. Sorry, Shauna. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Tweet Cute Cat said, dipping your pizza in that sauce on the side looks so good. It is amazing, honestly. I would definitely consider this comfort food.
Yeah.
As I feel very comfortable right now.
Huh?
But very comfortably full.
Well, it's all that cheese.
I'm going to ask you something. Because on the trip, you got a gluten-free pizza. How do you think this compares?
I'm thinking the gluten-free is better, actually.
Really?
I like the crunch. I love bread. That's still one thing I have not broken. Wow. But this is real good, though. I just don't see a restaurant doing this, though. Well, I mean, they could, but I just don't see them doing it.
And it would be so
easy
for them, and I think it wouldn't be that costly.
On Princess Cruises, we actually got them to do something like this for us. We tried doing it on the low-carb cruise, and they would not do it.
Yeah. And Princess used to. It's been a few years since, I think 2019 was the last Princess Cruise we did. But they have a pizzeria, and we were able to go in there.
Every day.
Every day. That's where we had lunch. And we would just tell them, look, this is all we want. We don't want the crust, just all of the toppings. And heat it through. So they found bowls that would go through their pizza oven because it had to be hot enough, withstand the heat of the pizza oven. And they would make us crustless pizzas every single day. And in fact, it got to where we'd walk there and they would say, oh, we've got your table ready. Come on in. We're already getting it heated up for you.
That was awesome.
I was like, all right then. So that was really nice that they did that. Patty said, so I missed the pizza going together when I ran to home the pups. Just cheese, layer the stuff into the oven. Yeah, all we did. I took a silicone mat so it wouldn't stick. And I just layered on mozzarella and then whatever toppings you want. And then we put some more Carolina Reaper cheese on top. $4.25. I think it ended up being roughly 15 minutes.
Yeah.
At $4.25. And that was it. Till basically we saw the edges start getting crispy here. Now we probably, like Heath was saying, could have let it, because the middle is still a little, it's more cheesy. We could have let it go a little longer, but the edges would probably have gotten a little burnt.
Right. Yeah, I'm full.
But it is really good. I feel like if you have a pizza craving,
yes,
I feel like this would definitely quench that crave, right?
Yes. Now my mouth's on fire a little bit. Like that one last bite was a little spicy. Oh. This is bothering me now. I'm going to put it up there.
Ooh.
Oh, whoops.
And then all we did for the sauce is we took a can of tomato sauce. We just get the packs from Sam's. Their tomato sauce, and then we added a little bit of evil ooze, and then some more Italian seasoning. The reason I also like that tomato sauce because it does have some of the herbs in it, the Italian herbs, and a couple other seasonings, and just kind of mix that and let that warm up for basically, I guess, about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And that was our marinara for dipping. And then you have to make sure you wear a big old napkin or something because you're going to get it all over you. Ooh.
I'm really full.
That was so good. And Patty said that pizza looks great. Thank you. Rickwood said, Shelly, I turned off the Wi-Fi on the furnace. It runs fine without it. Oh, that's good. Well, good. Shawnee said, a smart fridge. Does it also cook for me? Not yet, but they are, I'm sure, working on that. Because you remember, what was it, the 60s?
Yeah.
Where they used to promise, like, I think Japan actually does this, but you can go up to, like, a vending machine and just put in what you want, and then it comes out hot, ready to eat.
Yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
But I hadn't seen the fridge do that yet.
Well, your fridge shouldn't cook anyways. It's just for keeping things cool.
That's true. But what I've heard is that, well, my mom was looking, and I told her, I was like, look, Mom, this is too advanced for you. Don't be getting this. But she was like, but Shannon said I should. And I'm like,
because he's going to come get it and put it in his house.
Yeah, I'm like, it is way too complicated for you.
She can barely even use her cell phone.
I know. But what it'd have a screen on the door, and basically it would keep track of the food that is in your fridge.
It was an inventory for you. And you could add another section too where you can put like your grocery list on it. So.
Yeah. So you can put your grocery list and keep track of it. And then what you do is you have that on the refrigerator. And then when you're at the store with your phone, then you can bring up that grocery list. But I have not gotten that far, though.
And what's really funny, too, is back then you were doing all the shopping for her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have them. I've seen before, too, though. They have the Instant Pot and the crock pots that are Wi-Fi enabled and stuff, too.
Oh, I'm sure. Kate said washer, dryer, or dishwasher have phone apps, but not the fridge, though. A phone app for the washer, dryer, and dishwasher? Wow, I cannot imagine.
Well, I figured they're probably thinking, well, the technology exists. Why not use it? Why not embrace it?
And then that way, if you're like, I know sometimes like we've gone to bed and I'll be like, oh, shoot, I don't think I started the dishwasher.
Exactly, that kind of thing.
And then you can just pull up your phone and say, start.
Well, you remember that one cabinet company I was working for when we first got together? They had us, we had to fax our stuff in every night. They seriously gave us issued us a fax machine we had to take home. But one guy quit when they stopped using the fax machines and wanted to start emailing and doing everything. He quit because he didn't refuse to use a computer. He was that old school, and he was younger than me. It was really wild. He was that country.
Younger than you? That means, how is he even surviving now?
He was like maybe 5-6 years younger than me. But yeah, he just refused to use email and stuff like that.
Well, but I'm saying like now, how would he even survive?
I don't know. I don't know if he still is. Well, there's one old man I work with. He had 2 phones. He had his cell phone and he had a house phone. And he told he was never called the house phone. That's not mine. That's for the kids. That's where you can hold the wife and kids. That was their phone.
Tweet to Cute Cat said, that's funny. I could watch the Friday Night Feast on my refrigerator.
Right.
Not really planning on buying one with the TV, though. I think so. I think certain things.
Well, haven't we put our laptop over here by the stove while we're cooking to watch a recipe while we're doing it?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
We've done that a lot of times.
Or like in the bathroom where they put the TVs in the mirror.
Right.
That's just a little weird for me.
Well, even your house, it was technically, this house was technologically advanced when it was first built.
Oh.
It had intercom.
Yeah.
The boxes are still in the bedrooms.
I thought most homes had intercom systems.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
I remember using it as a kid.
That's electronics. Most houses don't know.
Oh, wow.
And this house was built, it's back in the
77.
Yeah.
Or 76.
That's still pretty advanced for 70.
It's as old as you, Heath.
Yeah.
You're pretty advanced too.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Shauna's going to go make some Ketochow hot cereal. Ooh, that sounds so good. And talk about comfort food, right? Patty said, one night y'all need to try out the cheese onion rings reel that's going around. I keep thinking I'm going to do it, but I haven't yet. Oh, have you seen it? The cheese onion ring reel?
I think that's one we copied this from, honestly.
No, because that was like a Caesar salad pizza thing. Hey, if you have that reel, send it to me, Patty. I want to take a look. Maybe we will do it on a Friday night. 22Q Cat said, I think that dips and sauce are always great comfort foods and gravies.
Right.
Just pour them all over. Yes, exactly. It is. Like a sauce is always so good. I think because a lot of sauces are so fatty.
Yes.
And that's what makes them so freaking comforting. Especially gravy. I am a gravy lover. I can't say the other word I was going to say, but anyhow, I'm a gravy lover. Oh my gosh. Like, just cover everything in gravy.
Well, that's like
but I prefer white pepper gravy.
The first thing she ever made for me was homemade chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Everything from scratch. I was like, wow. That was awesome.
Obviously, you're still talking about it 12 years later.
Right.
I did something right. Laura said, pizza is my comfort food.
Amen.
I'm with you, Heath. It's the one thing I haven't been able to let go. I don't cheat, but if I did, it would be pizza.
Well, see, you can do this and you're not cheating.
That's right. Yeah, pizza is just...
It's life.
What is it about pizza that just makes it so incredibly delicious?
Yes, all of it.
And just like
I even like dessert pizzas.
Yeah, you like pizza in all forms, shapes, and sizes.
That's why it was a dream for me. I was so excited. We had the band house, had 2 roommates. One of them worked at Papa John's, and the other one worked at Pizza Hut. I was getting free pizza all the time. Our refrigerator was stacked with pizzas.
Shauna said, sorry, y'all. Have a good night. Good night, Shauna.
I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, let us know later.
I would say see you later, but Wow.
Laura said, I make myself a carnivore pizza. It's good, but not the same.
Right. It's not.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not. I feel like this is pretty. I guess this would be like a carnivore pizza.
Except for the jalapeno.
But remember, she's okay with jalapenos and serranos.
Right.
But I think otherwise, that's basically...
What else? What else was it?
That's it. It's just cheese and your favorite meat toppings.
Right.
So that's one way of doing it. But yeah, it's not quite the same.
Right. It's not quite the same, but it's still, it fills the void in my opinion.
Like I have to say, I forget if it was I feel like we were watching something. Maybe you showed it to me. And they were showing different types of pizza.
Oh, I think I still had that one saved too.
And no, you know what? I'm thinking of, apparently, y'all, Korea makes a bomb diggity pizza.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, sorry, we gotta cut this because we're gonna fly to Korea. But anyways,
you heard her, folks.
Anyways, this one chick, she was like, okay, I had to go try the pizza. And so she showed it. Well, first of all, it came, she goes, what is this, a spaceship? Because it was like wrapped in, like not foil, but that insulated stuff.
Right.
It was wrapped like this big. She's like, okay, I ordered an individual pizza. Why is this? Well, when she took it out, they gave all the sauces again, right, Lynn? Sauces. So now she also did get potato wedges. And they looked all right. But so it had a mayonnaise, which I assume was for the fries. And then it had, I think the other sauce, maybe it was some type of marinara or something. Mm-hmm. And then, Parmesan and red pepper flakes. And then she finally pulls out the pizza. So it's in a standard pizza box.
That's what we didn't add to this one.
Yeah. Well, it was in the sauce. Yeah. And it just looked like this real kind of, like the crust was real fluffy.
Oh, wow.
The rest of it was, it looked like a normal pizza, but the crust just kind of looked real fluffy and fat. I was like, ooh, that does look good. And then she is eating it, and I was like, I should scroll. I should scroll past this, but I can't because it looks so good. 22Q Cat said, you're standing right there loading the clothes in the washer. So why would you need a phone app to turn it on? Just push the button on the washer. Am I missing something? The only thing I can think of is I'm just guessing. I didn't even know this was a thing until Kate told us. But I'm guessing it's if, like, say you're away from the house and you're like, oh, I want the washer to run now so that by the time I get home.
Well, a lot of them have an app. I can't remember which brand it is, but it's called ThinQ or Think, but it's thin and then the letter Q. It's ThinQ, and it's controlling all your stuff. And I think what it is they have this one app for all their appliances.
Oh, so you can look up all of them?
Yeah.
But yeah, so what would be?
I don't know. I
don't get it either because if you're pushing in the washer, you still have to physically put the clothes in there or the towels in there. So how?
I don't know.
What's the app gonna do?
Same thing with the dishwasher. You gotta physically load it too.
That's true. But I'm just guessing, like, why? Like Lynn said, why would you load the washer and then not turn it on and walk away?
That is weird. I don't know.
I'm guessing that these already have, like, where you can load a whole bunch of soap, enough for several loads so that then whenever the machine knows to add it.
I guess.
I don't know.
And then you open up your app and you tell Rosie to go finish it.
Right. Kate, let me know. Patty said, dishwasher to my phone. I refused. Yeah. I'm like... The only thing I think of is like, there has been times when we were like in bed, we were like, oh, dang it.
Or remember how many people on that cruise with us too refused to use their phone for anything.
Yeah, whenever the cruise lines, now I think now it's so common, but I remember back in my day right? When I first started cruising, you had to print out all your documents, fill out everything, and yeah, you had a room key, but that was all that key did was get you into your room, like at a hotel. Everything else you would like show, and then they would, write it down or, give you a little receipt that said charge to room, D122 or something.
They would put the paperwork in, like on Princess, they call it the patter, the little paperwork. They leave the thing every day. They leave a new one for you.
Right.
Now they don't. They tell you to go online.
Yeah, and then when they started switching over, especially Princess, because they have a older clientele. Mm-hmm. I remember on the Princess message boards, which is also kind of funny. You're already using the internet, right. But anyhow, there were so many people who were mad when they changed to the medallion.
Yep.
As they were like, no, I like my printed pattern. Which is the itinerary for the day. I like having that because I like to highlight all the stuff I'm going to do. And they'd be like, but you can highlight it in the app. No, I want to physically highlight it. And then they started with the little medallions, which was like this little coin. And then you can buy stuff like a watch to hold it or a necklace or anything. I was like, I'm not going to buy something to hold this coin. So we just carried it in our pocket because that's how cheap I am.
But that and I don't like jewelry, so.
Right. And then you would just use the coin and that would get you in your room. That would, anytime you were buying anything.
You use it at the bar. Or
yeah, they would just scan over the medallion for everything. It was different. Tweet to Cute Cat said, I wasn't making fun of you, just thinking of how silly some of those phone apps are, Patty. Right. Patty said, I'll help for the onion ring thing later. Thank you. I mean, we might have seen it, but I want to be for sure. I know there was one we tried.
Or the donut thing.
Yeah, we tried. It was like in a donut, like you would normally bake donuts, but instead you put cheese and then you put a slice or an onion ring and then you put more cheese. And that was a total bomb.
Yeah, it works better when we lay it in a sheet pan.
Yeah, but then it doesn't give the ring
right
thing. But we couldn't do that. We tried.
Weren't impressed.
Yeah, we were like, that didn't work out exactly right.
Right.
But that's the only thing I think of. Rickwood said a lot of the ovens are Wi-Fi now. You can put in the food and then turn it on from your phone to be done by the time you get home.
Remember?
But then how are you going to put the food in the oven? Like you're going to leave it in there all day long?
It's the same process, the same mentality and everything. Remember, because our smoker's Wi-Fi. I use it off the app and do all that.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that is like the smoker.
Right, it's the same thing. It's the same.
Or you can set the temperature on your phone and then you can check on it. And then you have the probe so you can make sure when it's done and so forth. So I get kind of that. But
that's been really handy, actually. Because when we've been cooking brisket or whatever, we'll go ahead and run to the store. While I was in there, I can pull up my app on my phone and watch it while I'm gone.
Yeah, that is
handy.
Yeah, that is
the same principle. It's just
stove. So that makes sense. So I get it now, Joe. So like if you're like, I need to run to Dutch Bros to get me a coffee, but that'll take 30 minutes or so, and I've got this meatloaf I want to make. Well, I'll just put my meatloaf in the oven, turn it on my phone, and I can watch it while I run to Dutch.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
That's kind of cool, though. Yeah. That is kind of cool.
That's what I'm saying. I applaud people who embrace technology.
To a degree, though. But again, I don't get the washer and dryer.
You'll find an app, and then you'll find somebody, you'll read about it, and like, oh, that makes sense. That would be nice.
Maybe somebody's got to explain it to me. Like, I'm still very hesitant about the smart refrigerator.
Right.
Because I'm like, ugh. And I just, like, even having the, what is this, stainless steel? Is that what it is? That kind of bothers me because you can see all the fingerprints.
Right.
And so I'm always like, I don't know why. You've got to have your cloth beside it. So you're always cleaning up fingerprints.
You know what I've seen those they make now? That's called a fingerprint resistant stainless.
Oh, I like that. I'd pay the money for that. But if you have like a little TV screen on there, I feel like that would just be fingerprints galore.
Right.
Ugh.
That's the way it is our phones anyways.
Well, that bothers me too.
I know, right?
Sean said, I used to work at Pizza Hut growing up. We would use the payphone outside to call it a large meat lover's pizza. When no one showed up to get it, the boss would give it. Wow.
That's pretty smart.
Sean, that is hilarious.
Well, when I used to work at Whataburger, I had a roommate. He would drive because I was working overnight. And the only thing was the dining room was closed. We were drive-through only. My roommate would drive up, drop me off some food, and I'd cook it on the grill at Whataburger. And then he'd drive back around and pick it up and take it home for us.
That seems like
sturdy up our house.
And that seems like that would definitely pass code.
Right.
Right. Some of
the
things
don't matter.
You think of, like they've cracked down, like on your case.
Yeah.
Now, if you order, you have to prepay.
Right.
For it. They no longer let you just, hey, I'm going to order this. They're like, okay, you got to pay.
Right. Because of stuff like that.
Right. And because of your stuff, that's probably why they're like, no, we don't do that here.
Right.
You're not going to be cooking up your chicken from the store on our grill top. And...
Well, that was so crazy too. They were located right in the Sharon parking lot. They were the front of the parking lot of a grocery store. And when we would run out of stuff, we pull petty cash and walk over to the store and refresh it that way. We're waiting on the truck to come in.
Tiki Cat, she goes, you obviously were a juvenile delinquent, Sean. That's funny. That's pretty smart though. Because you're like, because we watch one reel we like to watch is Buddy Bistro.
Yes.
Anybody else
ever seen
him?
that? Seriously, if you've never seen it, go watch out. It's one guy.
Yeah.
He does every single character on there.
Drew Talbert
is the actor.
Is the name of the channel.
Yeah. And the restaurant he represents is Buddy Bistro. And y'all, it is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
And seriously, he's the owner, the main waiter, the customers. He's everything. He's every character. It's a one-man act.
It's hilarious.
He shoots it perfectly. Like, the only people that help him are the camera guys.
I guess. Well, he said he's got like a team behind him.
Yeah, but still I'm saying.
Because he actually, classic story of actors, they move to LA and they spend most of their time being waiters until they, make it.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. And then they just decided, why don't we share, the stuff that goes on in a restaurant? And that's then taken off.
Yeah.
But the one we watched like right before this live was funny, kind of on Sean's thing, because apparently in restaurants, if like food gets taken back or returned or whatever, they usually just give it to the dishwasher, whoever's the dishwasher, and that's how they get food or whatever. So one of the waiters will accidentally mess up an order, and then when he takes it out, then the customer's like, this isn't what I ordered. So then he takes it back there, and it's like, this isn't, this isn't right. They wanted it without chicken or whatever, or with no chilies, no peppers. And they're like, okay, fine. Here, dishwasher guy, you get it. And then you find out afterwards, they like do it for each other. Like, hey, you rub my back, I'll rub yours. So he purposely does it so the dishwasher guy gets a meal for free. And then the dishwasher guy then holds dessert spoons because they always run out of dessert spoons. So he's holding them just for that character. So I just thought it was funny. I was like, yep, that's probably what happens.
Uh-huh.
Certified nerd. I like that. Said, hey, yo, driving, long week, using my new tricks with patience, and have a student too.
Oh, wow.
Long hours. Oh,
well, that's good. It means more money, right?
Yeah. Do you get overtime?
That's awesome.
Patty said, Sean, in high school, we had a friend that worked at the Dollar movie theater. We never paid for the movie or the popcorn. Look, we're just all full of little delinquents in here, aren't we?
Well, you know that one friend of mine, his sister managed a Pizza Hut. I think it was pizza. It was one of the pizza joints, and she would send us free pizzas all the time. She said the only rule is I want you to tip the driver. That's it.
That's nice. That's nice. Well, that's a good score though to be able to go and see any movie and get popcorn for free.
It is.
Caden said, when my husband gets out of the shower after working late and I'm in bed, I could turn it on without having to get up. It alerts me if there's a problem.
With the washing machine?
Yeah, with the dishwasher, washer, dryer. See, that's handy.
Or,
okay.
Like how we go to bed, but we don't want it running while we're taking our showers?
Oh, and
same
otherwise you do the nude walk through the house to
you know what I'm saying? That way with the washer and dryer too.
But isn't that funny?
Yeah.
That, like after your shower, then you walk in here like naked.
They don't even know that.
But
the cameras aren't on then. Slow down, Turbo.
But I'm like, but doesn't it feel weird? Even though there's nobody else in the house, you still feel like, I don't want anybody to see me.
Right? Peeping Toms.
Right.
But
we've got blinds or blackout curtains on every window now.
Your grandmother would be proud about this one, though.
I know, she would be. she'd be like, "Oh, good, nobody can look into your house."
The window literally faces our backyard.
Yeah.
You have to be standing in our backyard to look in this window.
And y'all want to hear some juicy crap?
Not really.
Get this. So the other day, was it yesterday or the day before?
I don't know which story this is. I don't know.
The neighbor text Heath.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the blue, right? We don't like these neighbors. They're a little weird. Text Heath out of the blue.
The one right behind us.
And said, "Hey, I want to talk to you about the fence." So I'm like, "Oh crap!" Because I want to get the our deck stained and sealed, not steeled, stained and sealed. And so I've already like budgeted for that money. And then we get this text about the fence, and I'm like, oh, because I'm like, okay, I know that fence is old enough. We do need to like replace it, upgrade it,
repair it.
or replace. But anyways, I'm like, but I didn't want to spend the money. And so I'm looking again. I'm like, well, what are fences going for right now? I was even going to go out there and measure the fence so I could figure out, because I'm just like, I could see him coming to me and saying, yeah, it'd be $9,000. So give me half, because that's the type of person. But anyways, so I'm like, okay, fine. I guess, you go talk to him. So I go out there too and, message him back and say, okay, I'm off work. Let's talk. We go out there and you want me to tell him?
Go ahead.
Okay. And he's like, okay, so I'm going to build a fence. Or like, oh, I mean, yeah. And he's like, so it'll be right up against your fence.
Like what?
And he's like, what? And he's like, so I have somebody, they're going to install it and it's just going to go against your fence. So it'll be your fence and then our fence. So weird to me. But anyways, and I was just like, okay. And he goes, and I'm doing it with the other neighbor too. He said, because we want to have dogs. Okay. I don't know how you having your own fence along with our fence. Like the whole subdivision is fenced, right? It's not one of those where you can pick and choose if you want a fence or not. Everybody has to have a fence. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, so
why do I need to know this?
And he goes, I checked and the subdivision said, you can't have a double fence in the front. And I'm thinking, why would you double fence the front? He's like, but because it's inside, it's okay. And he goes, okay, so why are you telling me? And he's like, well, so you'll know we're putting up a fence. And he was like, okay, well,
I'll send you a text next time I have to have a bowel movement, okay? So you'll know.
He was like, okay, so you're just going to build your own fence? And he was like, yeah, just right against, he said, no, it'll be like, almost right next to the existing fence. Well, he said your fence, but it's like, it's a shared fence.
We own half and half. Well, the only thing is, our fence, we have the clean side, what they say, and we see how all the pickets facing into our yard, which means all the runners on the bottom are all on his side. There is one of them that needs to be replaced. I keep telling you about it too. In fact, I was supposed to have done it already, but he's already pretty much done with the fence. Oh. I was going to flag where it needs to be done. I never did because I got my own life. He's already built the fence. Yeah. And the one we have right now, they're standard 6-foot pickets.
Which is what everybody has.
His are almost 8 foot. So
you think they're 8 or 7? I don't think 8's allowed.
Well, then they're 7 then.
But yeah, I go out there like this afternoon and I start seeing the poster already put up. And I'm thinking, what? Okay. And what's funny is we just got an email from the subdivision saying that any fence repair replacement has to have a form filled out and approved before starting. So I wonder if he did.
Maybe that's when he talked to him and they told him he couldn't do it in the front.
But why would you double fence the front anyways? And I even said that.
Double anything. Well, my question too, though, is what's he going to do? What's that area between the two fences? And the grass is going to keep growing. How are you going to clean that? Unless you put a gate, but I didn't see that happen.
But even if you had a gate, how would you get to it? You would have to have a gate all the way.
No, that's true.
Because it's it looks like it's almost butt against it.
Right, that's true.
But
I was thinking if you had a little walkway or something, you can go and like eat. Well, we'd eat, but yeah. Right.
But I was just like, when he was like, I can't do it in the front, and I was like, why would you double fence your own fence?
Right.
Like, what? So anyway, looked out there, and he's already started building. Well, not him, but whoever he's hired is building this 7 foot tall fence. So it's taller than everybody on the row of houses here. I was just like, okay, that just seems weird to me. Does anybody else think so? I just thought it was so weird. I was like, why would you build your own? I guess in my mind, I'm thinking, why would I like say the fence? He's probably spending, since he's doing both, probably a good $6,000. Why would you incur the total cost just to build your own personal fence versus, hey, we should replace this. Let's go half and half.
Because I even told him too. I said, because if I need to work on the other side of it, I can't get to it. It's on your side. You need to fix it now. If any of that needs to be replaced, it's still 50% yours. You're going to have to get into it to do that.
It's so weird. So I just told Heath, I was like, well, I guess we don't have to buy a fence because if that one falls, well, his fence is up. So why would I need to put another fence up? My yard
just got bigger.
I know. Right? Doesn't that just seem weird? Kate said, oh, I read that one. Sorry. Patty said that basically what it is, sheet pan, parm cheese, onions, more parm, and bake. Okay. Well, let us know, because I think that's kind of what we tried in it. Well, we tried it in the little donut pan, and it didn't, we couldn't get it like really stuck in there.
Right. We didn't grease it well.
Yeah, that could be it too. Sean said the Nova oven is like that sous vide mode. We could cook a roast all day long, pull it out, brown it when we get home. Takes 10 minutes and you're ready to eat. Ooh, wow. That sounds good.
It does.
That is nice. Rickwood said the newer stainless steel doesn't show fingerprints like Heath says. My dishwasher has it. Oh, and the dishwasher is the worst with fingerprints.
Right.
Wow, that's so cool. I'm glad somebody was finally bothered as much as I am to create that. Kate said, washer app is great. We have a large hot water heater, but still when the dishwasher or the washer is going, uses all the hot water. When husband works late, we can start everything and go back to sleep. That is handy.
Yeah.
Because that's been our thing too, is it's like, well, if we run it now, then we might run out of hot water in our shower. And so then you wait or you do it the next morning. But that is handy.
So when we replace them, we'll get that app on it.
Kate said, washer has an auto soap dispenser. See, that's what I was saying. That makes so much sense because it's like, okay, just pour in what I need.
We don't use liquid or powder though.
We don't. But they might have where you could put like the pods or the sheets in and it just dispenses it.
Yeah.
I guess you would have to look.
Right.
ToyTQ Cat said, I guess we kind of did stuff similar to Sean when I was in high school. Oh, who's the delinquent now, Lynn? At McDonald's, we would order extra sandwiches on purpose right before closing. They always let us eat all the extras left over.
You know what? There's no different than cheating the phone company when you're calling to collect. Mom, come get me.
Right? That's true.
It's not really much different.
That's funny. Certified Nerd said, I stocked up on hair face stuff at HB because they're having 25% off. Saved $46.78 on my total. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm hoping because that includes the bars of soap. At least I hope it includes the ones I want. I couldn't find it in the app. When I pulled up the one in the app, it didn't say 25% off. And I don't know if it's because it's considered healthy living soap and not like the standard Irish Spring Dove stuff. So I'm hoping the soap I want.
Message Nicole and ask her.
Right. Well, I'm going to be there tomorrow. Right. But I'm hoping.
Going to her store?
Yeah,
That's cool.
because I'm going to that Sprouts.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's still cool. You
But
still
yeah,
talk to her.
that is so. I already clipped the coupon in the app, right? I do like the little grocery store apps, y'all.
Yes.
I have to say, I think of all the apps, probably the grocery store apps are the best.
Only thing that bothers me is Sprouts. Because it seems like every time I go to load it, I have to re-localize to our area. It always wants to go back to their
It does. And the Sprouts app, I feel like, is a little clunky. Like compared to H-E-B and Kroger, seems a smoother app. But I like it because it'll tell you the aisle.
Yes.
Especially if you change stores like I do. So it'll tell you the aisle. And then I like making my grocery list. And now I really like an H-E-B's app. They finally started showing the total.
Yes.
Which is nice. If you're trying to budget, you can already add all the stuff to your list and be like, oh, wow, that's the total right now. Let me change a couple things. So,
will you hand me my unit pills, please?
Oh, yeah. But that's really cool. I can't think of anything else I need there as far as besides bar soap. Oh, Renee said she got body wash. And those face wipes I got you too. Wow, I still have like almost the whole package of the face wipes. I just don't go through all. See, I think the difference is you work every day at a place, so you're doing your makeup and your hair and everything. I work from home, so I just literally get out of bed. I'm not on camera most of the time, and so I don't ever need to do makeup, as y'all can see. And I don't really do hair products either. Like I bought the curl stuff for the hair, but I honestly just don't put it in most of the time. I'm like horrible with that kind of stuff.
I don't think you're horrible about it.
Well, I mean, like when I have Lakin, like remember when we met Lakin? Yeah. She was so beautiful. She had like all of her hair, and she just got the lip fillers done and everything. I was like, wow, your lips are a lot bigger than in person than when I've seen them online. So, and then what did I wear? I don't even think I had lipstick on that night. I'm gonna show up like this. This is how I am most of the time.
Oh, natural.
I know. So I'm not really good with all that stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping the soap I like is on the 25% off. If it is, I will be stocking up. Renee said that's when I get all my face eye creams and shampoos and some mascaras to try. Oh, that's good. One of my other coworkers was asking about, what's a good mascara to use, and Lakin was telling her all about it because I have no idea. You know where I get my mascara? Temu.
Nice.
But because I just don't wear it, y'all. But that's good. I like it. Anytime you can save 25% off is a huge savings. Renee said, I do my eyes for work daily, and that's all. See, well, and obviously your face and eye creams. I don't even do that, y'all. Like I don't do no creams, no. And I've tried throughout my life. There have been times when, you get suckered into one of these sales pitches. Like I remember the last time is when we were in Vegas, and I forget what the store, some popular like lash or something, I can't remember. And they talked me into, get this skin routine. I was like, okay, I'm an adult now. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I'll put this serum and all this stuff. And yeah, maybe used it for a week, and that was it. I just don't do any of that. And I don't know. I guess we'll see how my skin continues to age, since I've never do any of that. Nobody taught me, and I just never did it. Renee says, that your butt soap? No, we get our butt soap from Sam's. But Irish Spring is our butt soap. That's the what?
Just calling it that, so it's so nasty.
Well, that's
Not ready for prime time.
oh, whoops. But no, the soap I like. It's like a big block, and one of them is lemon verbena. Oh, it just smells so good, and it lathers good. And it's actually pretty inexpensive. It's like I think $3 or $4 for the bar. But those are the soaps I like, the nice smelling ones. Renee said, I saw a chick on TikTok doing some new mascara techniques, so I bought 2 to try. Oh, wow. Well, that's where you find all those techniques is on TikTok.
Right.
I look at that stuff and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can try it. And then I just end up looking like a clown.
No.
Well, that's because I'm just like, okay. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just fading.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
well, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. So
right.
If y'all have any other questions or comments or anything you want to share about your week or anything, do it now, y'all. Because we'll call it here in about 10 minutes. Renee said, I've noticed a difference using cream on my neck and face, but after the hysterectomy and hormones, my whole regimen had to change. Oh,
okay.
right, because of all the hormonal changes.
Right.
Well, that's good. I never even think about the neck.
Right.
Wow.
So who certified you?
Well, I guess the state of Texas. Remember, she put it on there.
That's true.
That's awesome. So do you feel like it's really benefiting your clients now to do all of that? Like, do you feel like you're giving them better therapy?
All right.
Or more advanced therapy?
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, that's really nice. I think anytime you can learn a skill that helps you do your job even better, that in the end, you win and the patients win.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Any way we can help, especially, if they've had strokes and stuff. I just remember for my stepdad, after he had a stroke, it's just
an ordeal, yeah.
Yeah, it's so important to really get the therapies that are needed as soon as possible. And when you have a caring, a good therapist, it makes such a huge difference. All right.
Well, I guess that's it.
Well, I said 7 minutes left.
I know.
And I see Sean, it hasn't popped up. This is slow.
Yeah.
Right? Sean asked Renee, do you get to add more initials to your title?
Right.
I thought you do, right?
That'd be awesome.
Like be one of those that's like CSDDCS PPSS, like or a string of letters after your name.
It's pretty cool though.
Right?
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, do you, Renee, share with us?
I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm still really full. That pizza was very filling.
It really was. Well, it is pretty high fat if you think about all the cheese. Pepperoni is higher in fat, and so is bacon.
Uh-huh.
So all of that really does. Oh, I've basically had a carnivore, close day.
Yeah. What'd you have for lunch?
I had my sausage, my Purnell's.
Oh, yeah.
With some
that shredded cheese on it, yeah.
Shredded cheese, and then I had an avocado. Gotta have my avocado, and then tonight the pizza. So basically carnivore day. Renee said, yes, CSRS, and yes, Shelly, lots of new stuff that I've seen amazing results with.
Awesome.
Oh, that's so cool. And are your coworkers, are they like talking about it too? Are they just as excited? Renee said, the neck cream after weight loss and aging, I need something for looser skin and it helped.
Oh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Sean said, glad the cheese didn't cause pyrotechnics.
Cheese has never done that for me.
Yeah. Right,
Actually,
Sean?
The only adverse reaction I've ever had to cheese is actually the opposite.
Oh. That's true.
It's not the Ketochow effect.
I think what really gives you mostly pyrotechnics is very high fat.
Yes.
Mostly when it comes to like sauces, like if you eat too much gravy,
too much butter,
or like gravy or holidays when you had a lot of that before. And I feel like the other thing is actually vegetables.
Yeah, that's what it did for me too.
Yeah, especially a lot of greens. But thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
Renee said, I got to get a new badge made.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. 22Q Cat said, if I ever have a stroke, knock on wood, I'll call Renee to help me. Aw, that's so awesome. Sweet, right? She's our resident physical therapist.
Yes.
Yes, that's who I would call too. As soon as I'm able to use a phone, right?
Right.
Be like, transfer me down to Corpus. Like, would you do that? I had an aunt that she actually traveled, or she was in Oklahoma City and she came down to Houston just to see a specific doctor.
I believe that.
Because she was just like, there's, who she was seeing there, who was supposed to be the best, just wasn't helping. And so she heard about, here in the medical center, there were some great doctors that had the information for what, her condition was. And
my
so
dad did that with my grandfather there in Louisiana. The doctors were going back and forth. He goes, all right, pack your stuff up. We're taking you back to Houston. He goes, it's the number one nation, the nation, or sometimes the world. We got the best medical center in the, country or whatever. Let's go.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. Shell needs to know about that cream. 22Q Cat said, my whole body is one piece of loose skin. I'm old. Girl,
we saw
you looked amazing.
Yes.
You don't be talking about yourself like that, because you did not look old like you said.
Not at all.
And you didn't look like you were a whole lot of loose skin. You looked amazing. Renee said, some co-workers are receptive, but some not. Some of it goes against what we're taught in school, but crazy results from studies for all neuro patients, but especially stroke. Wow. Well, isn't that the case, though? It seems like any time in medicine when there's this new knowledge, there's always those that want to push back, right?
You heard stories before about people, they were saying that doctors didn't want to wash their hands at first.
Right.
They had to teach them to do that.
Right. So I totally bet there are those that are like, no, that's not how I was taught. And It's like, but also as a medical professional, you're supposed to update your knowledge every year.
Right.
Like you're supposed to be staying on top of what's going on.
That's why they call it practicing medicine. No, I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's a put down. I'm saying because you have to be able to adapt.
Well, you would think.
Yeah.
Renee said, be careful what y'all ask for. I'm tough on my patients. Known as drill sergeant. I thought it was Hitler. By many in the hospital, but docs have even commented and had patients come just to see me. That's awesome.
Just beware of the feet.
Wow. I would want someone tough, though, because I feel like that's not empty.
If your stepfather would have had her, he would be about further when he is now.
That's what I mean. I feel like when it comes to your health, it's not empty.
No. Like from over there, it looked like I was taller.
I think when it comes to your health, you have to be very diligent and you have to be tough, because the whole thing is like you want to get as close to how you were, and hey, sometimes even better than you were before whatever happened, like a stroke, a heart attack, or what have you, because you want to recover. You want to be able to walk and do all the things you could do before. And so you need a therapist that's going to push you, even if you're like, I don't want to be pushed. Actually, in the end, it's helpful. And it'll benefit you much greater than somebody who's just like, okay, we got our 10 reps in, way to go, let's get you back.
Right.
And where I go here. So that's how I feel anyways. All right, last minute, so get your comment in. And Renee just said Heath. Oh, I see, there's a little emoji.
What?
She's showing you her to read between the lines.
She told me I'm number 1.
Sean said physical therapy is one of those things where you can't take it easy. Exactly. There are things like that. It's just like, no, you don't want to do the bare minimum. You got to get in and really push.
Yes.
22Q Cat, I want someone tough who knows their stuff. Exactly. I cannot stand not being 100% well. I don't want sissy therapy. Nice. Exactly. Yes. Well, and that's probably how most of us feel, because I feel like if you're in this community, you're already putting your health first.
Right.
So that's our mentality going in is, it's not doom and gloom. It's, hey, I can fix this. Give me the tools so I know how to do it.
Onward and upward.
Right. Good night, Brenda.
Good night.
Okay. Well, we should say good night because look, we're already past our time.
Still gonna put stuff up on the street.
Yeah. So I'll wrap it up. This last comment, except if another one comes in before I'm done. Renee said, we are inpatient rehab with a certified stroke program. All patients get 3 hours of therapy. PT, OT, ST. What is the ST again?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Physical, occupational. What is?
Speech.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Daily, 900 minutes per week. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That really is.
Yeah.
That's so good. So at least you get to have an hour with them.
Yeah. Hour and a half to 90 minutes.
900 in a week.
Oh, my bad.
22 Cat, 3 hours a day sounds like a lot, right? But what else are you doing? Right? What else you got doing when you're in a inpatient rehab?
You're cutting into his TV time.
Right? Like I always get so bored when I've been in a hospital. Yes. Like it's the worst. So I would welcome like getting out and doing something than just sitting there all day. Oh, right. Sean said good night, all. All right, everyone. We're done with the Southern goodbye. We're saying good night.
I got chores to do now.
Be well, and we will see you on Sunday.
Sunday.
So, yes, please. And remember, channel members, on the 29th of March is our monthly get-together. Renee said it's usually 90 PT and 90 OT. Certainly if they need speech. Like my stepdad needed speech therapy, and I wish they had been
more aggressive with it.
Yeah, I really wish they had been. But anyways,
he had some awesome stories.
Yeah. All right. Yes, a tweet to Cute Cat said, good night, everyone.
Good
See
night.
everyone Sunday. Everyone stay stroke free.
Yeah.
Yes, please do. Stay safe. Bye.